My name is Muhammad Irfan bin Muhammad Faisal. My registration number is 01DAD 21F 2010.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Kamal Zaman bin Shafi'i from class D81 and my matric number is 01DAD21F2002.
Hi, my name is Surida Analika Nagraja. I come from class DAD.
My name is Shah Ivan and my matrix number is 01DAD 21F 2009.
Today, our group will discuss about trigonometry in real life. The introduction of trigonometry. Trigonometry, the branch of mathematics concerned with specific function of angle and their application of calculation. There are six functions of an angle commonly used in trigonometry. Their names and abbreviation are sine, sin, cosine, cos, tangent, tan, cotangent, cot, secant, sec, and cosecant, CSC. The six trigonometric functions in relation to a right triangle are displayed in the figure. For example, the triangle contains an angle A, and the ratio of the side opposite to A and the side opposite to the right angle, the hypotenuse, is called the sine of A or sine A. The other trigonometry functions are defined similarly. These functions are properties of the angle A independent of the size of the triangle and calculate value with tabulate for many angles before computers made trigonometry table obsolete. Trigonometric functions are used in obtaining unknown angle and distance from known or measured angle in geometric figures. Trigonometry developed from a need to compute angle and distance in such fields as astronomy, mapmaking, survey, and artillery range finding. Problems involving angle and distance in one plane are covered in plane trigonometry. Application to similar problems in more than one plane of three-dimensional space are considered in spherical trigonometry. Next, the formula of trigonometry. The red line is the hypotenuse, and the blue line is opposite, and the green line is adjacent. The formula of trigonometry has three formulas. The first one is SOH. The S is sine theta equals to O is opposite and H is hypotenuse. The second one is CAH. C cos theta equals to A adjacent over H hypotenuse. And the last one is TOA. T tan theta equals to O opposite over A adjacent.
What trigonometry do pilots use? They must be able to solve right triangle problems using trigonometry equations such as tangent, sine or cosine formulas, as well as angle of elevation and depression. They must be able to use formulas to find at what angle to lift off and how to get around problems such as mountain and drop of altitude. They have to use trigonometry to find their altitude and maintain their altitude. What measurement do pilots use? Pilots use meters for height, kilometers or meters for distance and weather, hectopascals for altimeter settings, kilometers for fuel quantity on the aircraft, kilograms per hour for fuel flow, liters to order or purchase fuel, mesh for high-speed flight, pounds or square inch for pressure, knots for airspeed although some airplanes still use miles per hour.
Practical examples of trigonometry. An aircraft controller is told by a pilot that she wants to land. She is currently at 40,000 feet and wants to know what angle of distance to take. The aircraft traffic controller can see on the radar that her plane is 100,000 feet away from the runway. The radar only measures directly on the plane and back. Therefore, the 100,000 feet is a hypotenuse. Starting by writing down the name of great tiger happy Indian war chief Sochato. Work out which part of triangle which is hypotenuse 100 feet 100,000 feet hypotenuse 40,000 feet opposite. Looking at the diagram, we need degree, the angle of descent, and we know the length of hypotenuse and the opposite. The only formula with hypotenuse, degree, and opposite it is sin. O over h. Opposite or hypotenuse. 40,000 over 100,000 equals to 0.4. Put 0.4 in your calculator and then press inverse sin or sin negative 1. This gives 23.6. The answer is the pilot must descend at the angle of 23.6 degree.
Conclusion. Spherical trigonometry is a prerequisite for good understanding of navigation, astronomy, GPS, INS, and GIS. For the most accurate navigation and map projection conclusion. Elipsoidal form of the equation are used. It is much more pertinent to integrate course of spherical trigonometry in the engineering curriculum. Trigonometry is a branch of mathematics with several important and useful applications. Hence, it attracts more and more research with several theories published year after year. That's all from our group, and thank you so much for giving us a chance for present our presentation.